Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Mr. Ravens, undefeated versus undefeated. I would love to have Marlon Humphrey on my team, man. We were trying to discuss a deal for Marlon Humphrey.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. So, and we're at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor.
Maybe if I dot him up enough, he'll be willing to
from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I didn't get blocked from the left side here.
Good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first.
I think he audibled.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
Nowhere to go.
And he just gets rid of it.
I think play so wide. I thought that was cover 2.
Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Taylor's got the first down and more.
Oh, no, I tripped myself.
43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy can tell that there's some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to a ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Make that throw. Oh my God. Baker, that's wide open, man.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
That Baker.
It was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
I mean, I'll just abuse Jonathan Taylor if I can help it.
To the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Touchdown, Colts.
Great team.
Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
We're staying in there, baby.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Good first drive, man. Good first drive. He switched the defense up a lot the whole time.
Got it teed up.
Kept me guessing, which I respect. Renee's dangerous, man.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I don't know who is going to be out there at wide receiver for me. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not overly confident that he has a good team.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Go get him, Mark Fields.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Shouldn't have juked there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Oh,
he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Well, this defense for the Colts, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game?
No.
Last week's
I
game,
fucking ran from it.
6. Absolutely phenomenal performance.
I was spamming the timeout.
On the first snap.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, thank God he didn't throw a big one.
Oh my God. Many defensive coordinators had a sleepless night.
I got stuck,
man.
It didn't let me do what I was
Jackson.
trying to do.
What do you think is the most effective way to try to do it?
Well, you've got to be a little counterintuitive because normally you're sitting on the wide receiver 1, aren't you? But with Lamar Jackson,
no! I'm so bad. I'm such a bum. I literally lurked him. And I came off of it. Oh my God.
And hope you have a corner who can stand up man-to-man against a speed guy in the perimeter.
I'm so dumb.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Jackson.
Up and run. Good work, Jalen Smith. That's why you're out there.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Jalen.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. They'll get that to the rookie from Minnesota, Rashad Bateman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
Ravens receivers have ranked last in receptions and receiving yards each of the last 2 years. Thus, the pick of Rashad Bateman at the University of Minnesota. He was their first-round pick, number 27 overall, and they expect to see more catches and more first downs from that young man.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games.
Where's the hard flat? Hello?
An absolute perfect fit.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down.
Definitely had a hard flat over there.
To think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball.
Definitely had a hard flat.
Passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double in 2021.
I want to play outside here.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
Get there!
To the goal line.
Who was that, 25? I don't know who that was.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10.
Where we going, man? Where we going?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the
You got to cover 2 that? You got to cover 2 that.
Involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him too. That makes things really difficult.
Jackson will throw again.
Boom! Coming across the middle.
And the Ravens are
and we got hit hard.
Goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Outside release. Showing blitz.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh,
who was that? 58? Bobby Okereke.
Off inside the 5. And a big turnover.
Bobby boy.
His guys will get the football back.
Good work, Bobby. Love that guy. Love that guy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had a touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the line. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this.
Jelani is
just think
the
about
best
what it
tight
would
end
be
I've ever had.
to be
I've
up
had
on the
Kyle
road
Pitts.
and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Well, this is just free. I'm stupid. I don't take it.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I mean,
the give to Taylor. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Just gonna stay in it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I feel like now I'm confident enough to
now Mayfield.
throw a laser.
They'll get this off to Taylor. And past the 40. Before he's out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First and 10, Taylor now. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Listen to Manuel out wide here.
Play fake.
Let's see what happens.
Mayfield. That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's an overwhelm him on one side type of scheme right there. That's a good combo. I like that.
Because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right.
Damn, Jelani, you're a goon.
Thank you, guys.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route,
I understand it. Why is he so good?
Nice job there, finding him in stride for really good yardage.
I mean, I could honestly, I could run this base.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
What is that throw? What is that?
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Oh my lord.
Picked off.
That's a terrible throw. I don't know if he like stopped in his route or something, but I threw that with anticipation. He had the cut on him and threw a flat ass ball, and there was no reason for that. I threw that outside and everything. Harris stopped running his. I don't know what the hell happened there. That is not my fault. I'm not gonna win MVP with Baker at this rate.
And paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's up in his team.
Not running the ball on man. There's one thing you should know.
Defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard.
Especially, at least you're not running the ball under center against me.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
I don't know how he's eating all these hit sticks, man.
The 45 before he's brought down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They go play action now. Jackson.
It's a pick. Tony.
It's incomplete. Man. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, nearly another interception there.
He was scared.
2 drives in a row with a pick.
I'm turning the house again. I'm turning it again. Let's see if we can make a fast throw.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Jackson.
Yeah, he's getting forced to take that throw out way too early, way earlier than he's comfortable with, and it's scaring him. So that pressure's working against his under center look. He's trying to throw quick.
And knocked it away.
Let's go, Isaiah.
On the return, it's Rodgers. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I feel like it's about time we take a shot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Yeah,
finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Running a lot of cover 3.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Oh my God! Dude, I just
picked off at the 16.
If that's an accurate throw, that's a touchdown. If Baker throws that accurate, that's a touchdown.
Turnovers on back-to-back plays. And that inclination is always there, isn't it, partner? Because
like,
when your defense forces a turnover,
that is a good throw in my eyes. He had a step on everybody.
Your offense coordinator is thinking, let's dial up a deep ball right away and go
after. That's so frustrating, man.
But this defense, they went out there and they were ready to go and took it away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt. Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now
it's like a dive.
He'll throw it back deep.
And he gets away with that?
Oh, that one get right up.
Why am I getting punished so heavily for bad, quote-unquote, bad throws? And he's getting away with that.
3rd down coming up.
Oh, my Lord. I'm so annoyed, man. So annoyed.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
He had outside leverage.
Inside the 30.
That's a book. He's throwing a book there, and he's catching it.
We've forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant. Now Jackson on 1st down.
It's a pick. Come on, please. Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there. And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that.
Good work, Jelani.
This week. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Smart throw.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right
I can't believe I have 2 picks right now.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Mayfield's throw pulled in.
Jelani is catching everything.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40
all of the
before
passes
he's out of
that I'm
bounds.
throwing right now are going to Jelani.
7 yards to pick up there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor.
Go, JT. What a drive. Good drive.
Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. As the first half is winding
Honestly,
down.
Baker's throwing lasers, but there were some questionable ones. Like the one that I think both interceptions were on Baker. I think I'm making good reads, but my quarterback has missed them. Like the one play where he threw that corner route flat, that was really annoying because that was a complete missed opportunity. Like a 20-yard gain, and then when he missed the touchdown.
At the 25. The Raven offense sets the line for this next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
They can split it out.
Now the Colts
I feel like I can get him to make a mistake if he passes the ball. And if I die by it, I die by it. But I feel like I can make him make a mistake. So that's why we're doing this.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Jackson. Going for the deep
He made a mistake. But I tell you.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off near the 42.
I told you he was going to make a mistake.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I had a feeling.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that,
I got a shot.
You do give it to them in close territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He'll dump this off to Taylor complete.
We'll go to half. It's fine.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
With them yards. Greedy with a chance of meatballs.
To dig out of here, 2nd and 17. To throw is Jackson. Buying Playing time to his left.
Instead of fucking sending people hit sticking every time.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble.
I'm trying to send people to go after the freaking QB instead of blitzing.
Jackson. That's taken in
Bruh.
by Duvernay.
How in the fuck did he complete that, and how in the fuck was that many yards?
On first down, Dobbins. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I really want to fucking blitz his face off right now, man.
No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
I know I can. I just want to blitz his face off.
They go play action with Jackson.
Oh,
incomplete.
Tony.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense
Some
has been.
people are good against the pass.
That's exactly
some
what a
people
top
are
10
good
defense
against the
can
blitz.
do.
Some
They
people
can
aren't.
really change the game tempo
I don't think he's very
and
good against the
frustrate
pass
you
or
as you
against
try
the
to
blitz.
execute offensively.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's
Still
NFL.
put this out of reach, man.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I want to see if Marlon follows him all the way over or not. It looks like he is going to, so this is definitely
They go play action. Mayfield. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not
Good understanding of the field, what's going on.
Like that,
He ran all the way over to it. So that's a good play for him.
Realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jelani. Oh, that's all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Run this again. See man? I think he's in man again. Guess I'm gonna do this.
Mayfield on play action. He's gonna fire this thing deep right sideline.
Oh my God, what a laser.
Caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
That was an incredible throw.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I have to look into why that is. Oh my God.
Campbell making the catch and taking it to the
Oops.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
I have to look into that. I'm not overly sure why that's the case. Might be my headset, honestly. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I don't know why that was the case.
An extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Well, this is going to depend
Baker
on the
got
spot.
cracked.
It's not
Oh
very generous.
my
It looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
I have no idea what would be going on with that, though. It's really weird.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
McCann up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Yeah, I just listened to myself. That's very, very quiet. I'm not sure why that would be. I'm not sure what has changed.
McCann's got it teed up.
It might just be that my fucking headset's ass now.
Gonna bring it out. And he's gonna be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Game, I'm loud. Yeah, it might be something
2nd
to do
and
with
9
my mix,
now from the 21. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get it all the way up.
He's in Lamar the way he should.
Shy of midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The rookie from Michigan, Quiddy Pay, paying 1st-year dividends with a takedown there. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay.
Good tackle, man. Good tackle.
It leads to 4th down.
He goes for it. The game's on the line. He should go for it if he's trying to win this game, but
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball.
I'm gonna run the exact same thing I ran there. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna force him into a man coverage laser.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Right back to Duvernay.
I knew he wouldn't be able to get a pass far enough to
he'll go down well short of first. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Dancing to his left.
What the fuck?
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a tennis player without a license, don't you?
I feel like smart guy doesn't go for this, but since I'm on the 50, I'm technically okay to go for it. If he's in cover 3, I should have a laser to Campbell.
And go for it here on 4th. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Yeah,
And
I
Mayfield again
predetermined
with
that,
the
and I
interception. His 3rd. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
I don't understand.
Take possession as they got it.
Why did that cover that so good?
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And he will bring it back. An interception.
He's heading out. I can't believe I threw 3 interceptions that game. Oh my lord. That's terrible. I'm gonna try to fuck around with my voice and try to figure out what's going on here. GG's to him. Let me see if I can't figure out what's going on with my mix, my audio mix and shit here. See something. It's incredibly quiet. Hello? 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 Alright, what about now? Hello? Hello? Okay, what does my voice sound like now when I'm just sitting in game?
Shitty.
What does my voice sound like now when I'm just sitting in game? Okay, it sounds way better.
Huh?
I think I fixed it.